Taurus, Leos, Aquarius, and Scorpio placements, welcome to your monthly forecast reading when it pertains to the month of August, baby. Yes, yes. We are almost through 2025, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all already know this middle half of 2025 a little hectic right now. It's a little hectic, okay? Especially for y'all, all right? So y'all, this is the time to where y'all already know we are in Mercury retrograde, and it is in the sign of Leo, which means it's also affecting my Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio placements, okay? So y'all already know y'all have heavy Mercury retrograde energy being centered all around y'all, and all of this other retrograde energy we have going on with Saturn, with Chiron, with Pluto, with Neptune, everything going on, okay? So this is a time to where this energy that's coming out for y'all for the month of August, I'm not surprised that it's coming out like this. It's not horrible, but I feel like the overall theme for y'all fixed signs when it pertains to the month of August is going to be the energy of a reality check. Okay, that is the overall theme, okay? Reality check, okay? And mind you, that goes with one of the rewords, you know, whenever there's a Mercury retrograde, renewing, releasing, resetting, reorganizing, redirecting. And in this case, for the month of August for y'all, it's reality check, okay? And a reality check in many different ways, in love, finances, friends, self, your health, and all types of ways, okay? So let's dive into the crystals of the month for y'all, so where y'all can hold on to these crystals or keep them around you when it pertains to help you out with the particular energy for the month of August. First things first, Phantom Quartz, okay? Phantom Quartz, Phantom Quartz. This one is called Embracing Change. So, like I said, y'all, we'll be going through like a lot of reality checks, a lot of changes, a lot of wake-up calls. So, this is the time to where Spirit wants you to embrace everything that's going to be shown and given and received. This is the time to where y'all also got Sunstone. Okay, this card says take pleasure in all of the things that you do. So take pleasure in everything that you are embracing, walking away from, walking towards. Sunstone, okay? Embrace more positivity and more joy into your life. Y'all also got this crystal called Apophyllite, okay? I hope I'm saying that one right. This one is called Staying Positive, okay? This one is Apophyllite, okay? Stay positive. Keep positive energy around you and make sure that you're sitting in that energy. Y'all also got Aquamarine. This one says go with the flow, okay? August is going to be one of those months where it's like going with the flow. Like I said, reality check, okay? And once you get that reality check, it's like, okay, now I know how to move it. Now I know what to accept and move away from and embrace. Y'all also got Rose Quartz. Open up your heart. Fixed signs, open up that heart, baby, okay? Rose quartz, one of the popular ones, okay? To receive love, to embrace love, to give love. And then lastly, y'all got turquoise. And this one says prioritize your health. Mental health, physical health, spiritual health, emotional health, okay? Financial health, shit, okay? When our money's low, that shit can affect with our health, okay? So, turquoise, okay? Let's dive into the lessons of August for y'all, okay? So, first things first, health. Like I told y'all earlier, okay, health is going to be like a major factor for my fixed signs when it pertains to the month of August. So if you haven't been to the doctor, the dentist, the eye doctor, the ear doctor, whatever type doctor, baby, go get checked up, okay? But also this is going to be a month of prioritizing your health. So maybe eating better, moving better, sleeping better, okay? Going to the gym a little more. So this one basically says, I will honor the physical vessel that my soul sits in, basically, okay? Y'all also got a major lesson of relationships coming out for y'all. This one says, I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So relationships are going to be very much key for y'all when it pertains to cutting off people, but also embracing some new people as well, okay? So relationships, all right? Y'all also got the energy of forgiveness, which honestly I feel like came out with all three readings, the cardinal, mutable, and now, y'all. So this energy of forgiveness is so heavily being centered around so many people right now. So forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, no longer carrying or holding on to resentment or anger or fear. This energy of just making sure that you're not blocking what you need to receive is very much coming through for y'all. So make sure that you're forgiving, stepping into that energy. Also denial. Let's make sure that we're not living in denial when it pertains to the energy that's happening around us or within us. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So let's make sure that we're being more of aware of like what we may be sitting in, accepting, not seeing the red flags too. Like it's time to take off that blindfold and start seeing things and for people for what they are. Once again, y'all got change coming out for y'all lesson card. Just like it came out for y'all crystal card, it's coming out for your lesson card, all right? This one says, I understand that nothing can grow or move without movement, okay? Nothing can grow or move without some sort of movement happening for y'all, okay? It's time to evolve. And then lastly, oh no, actually not lastly, I got friendship. Friendships, once again, that goes right back into relationships. Like I said, some of y'all will be doing some heavy re-evaluating when it pertains to your friends, or maybe some of y'all are being asked to embrace, receiving, and loving, and, you know, bringing in some more friends. But then y'all also got the energy of freedom. Okay, this one says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness by freeing myself from what's limiting me, that from me having that happiness, from me having that joy. Okay, so freedom is another major lesson that I feel like y'all will be going through. Like I said, honestly, fixed signs, this energy coming out for y'all, especially with the Seven of Cups in reverse. A lot of y'all are having a lot of wake-up calls when it pertains to where you probably have not been giving enough, doing enough, seeing enough, accepting enough, you know, moving in different ways to where you can actually evolve as a person. So whenever the Seven of Cups come out reverse, it's like, you know what? I need to start having this wake-up call with myself when it pertains to what I'm accepting or what I'm sitting in, and realizing that I deserve more. I need more. I can't keep fantasizing about it. I can't keep just manifesting and not doing anything about it. I can't keep living in la la land about it. Like I said, y'all have heavy retrograde energy being centered around y'all. So this retrograde is showing you where you need to show up for yourself, because it's in the sign of Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun. So it's all about how we shine, how we take action, how we're working on our self-appearance and our self-esteem and self-worth. Realizing what we bring to the table, but also with it being a Leo, Leo represents the heart. It rules the heart. So how are you basically having the heart to speak up, having the heart to move different, having the heart to doing what's best for you? That's what you have to ask yourself. And this is why I feel like the Knight of Cups came out for y'all as well, because with the Knight of Cups coming out, this is going to be a month to where after y'all go through these reality checks, after y'all go through these wake-up calls, fixed signs, I want y'all to start learning how to apply yourself. I want y'all to start learning how to just make sure that you're in this energy to where it's like, you know what, if I'm no longer feeling satisfied in this area, if I'm no longer feeling like I'm refreshed or inspired, let me start figuring out some ways to where I can creatively express, or maybe just romantically express, or finding ways to financially grow in different areas or invest. I really feel like this is a time to, with the Seven of Wands coming out, August is going to really show you where you need to start putting in that work, where you need to start putting in that action when it pertains to standing up for yourself or challenging yourself, so you can make sure that you're growing, not getting so caught up in the distractions and the bullshit of life and people and drama, because mind you, that's another big thing that came out for y'all as well. I need y'all to really make sure that in the month of August, y'all are surrendering to any type of drama that you may be in, or whether it's romantically, with friends, or whatever. This is a time to where, you know what, I need to stay away from the drama. I need to stay away from the envious people, the jealous people, the people that just constantly keeps bringing chaos into my life. So this is why I really feel like the Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands came out as well, because fixed signs, y'all need to move different. Y'all need to really make sure that you're choosing better, moving different, looking outward and really thinking different, to where you no longer have to keep sitting in the same energy that may be downing you, making you feel like you're filled with chaos or drama or bullshit. August is really going to be that month so where it's like, how are you planning? How are you making the best decisions for yourself when it pertains to growing or changing? What are you choosing to walk away from that just no longer is aligned with this new chapter and this new era that you are entering, or maybe that you're currently loading in? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is a time to where, with the Emperor card coming out in reverse, along with the Queen of Swords, I need y'all to stay away from any chaotic energy, drama-filled arguments. And y'all already know with Mercury retrograde already affecting y'all, that's energy is going to come up very easily for y'all. Okay? So y'all need to make sure that y'all are always doing ways to protect your peace during the month of August. Okay? So with the Queen of Swords coming out, there may be like a lot of gossip or drama or bullshit being centered around you, whether it's from family members, lovers, friends. Y'all need to stay away from that particular energy. And even with the Emperor in reverse, be careful of like getting into it with like authority figures, cops, lawyers, judge, whatever. Really make sure that you're finding ways to get yourself under control. Okay, listen, August is not one of those months where it's like, all right, let's lose control and let's just be very reckless in how we're thinking, moving, acting, speaking. No, y'all are being asked to make sure that you're maturing. And I really feel like with the Strength card coming out, fixed signs, it's going to take a lot of strength, motivation, and effort to make sure that you're doing the right things in the month of August, okay? I really feel like this is a great time with the Hierophant card coming out to make sure that you're keeping yourself in some type of nice, consistent rituals or affirmations to keep yourself going and flowing in the month of August, okay? So repeating certain affirmations, certain protection spells that you could do, love spells, maybe even financial, you know, little magic work that you possibly could do to make sure that you keep yourself centered, but also keep yourself in this energy to where you are being committed towards what you're growing into, okay? With the Knight of Wands coming out in reverse, like I said, be careful of not being so impulsive or reckless, but this is going to be a month where you are being asked to kind of find your passion again. This is going to be a month to where fixed signs no longer waiting around and promising yourself that you're going to start something, promising yourself that you're going to change, or promising yourself that you're going to do this. Let's actually start putting some action behind our words. Let's start putting some actions behind our manifestations. That's what this energy is that's happening for y'all right now. Y'all did get the Ace of Cups along with the Chariot and the Justice card coming out. So one thing I like about this energy for y'all fixed signs, like I said, August is going to really show you where you can bring in more fairness, where you can bring in more balance with the Ace of Cups coming out. I wouldn't be surprised if many of y'all may be stepping into some new opportunities, maybe reevaluating how you're loving on yourself or loving in a relationship or the relationships that you have centered around you. With the Chariot card coming out, August is really going to like progress y'all forward, and that's one thing I really loved about y'all. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why one of your spiritual cards came out as teacher's guide. All right, this one says you're learning lessons on a deep level, so just remember to learn, remember to rest, remember to read, remember to explore and keep yourself open. Okay, y'all also did get cloudy. This one says step out of your own way and have patience. Okay, y'all are going to be getting reality checks in so many different ways. Like I said, y'all are going to be learning a lot of deep lessons. Okay, y'all also are being asked to work on your crown chakra right now. Of course, y'all can Google some activities, some things that y'all can do to really work on your crown chakra. This one is all about strengthening like your spiritual source and how you connect with your spirit guides. Like I said, this is why I told y'all connecting or doing some type of rituals or protection spells, love spells. Not in a way to where you're trying to get somebody like, oh, I want to create a love spell so this person can come back. No, love spells for self-love, for self-affirmations, for self-worth and self-esteem. That's what you need to make sure that you're doing right now, okay? And this is why the Chemist came out, because this one says craving something new, adjustments are happening. August is going to be a real adjusting type month with the Owl card coming out. Listen to your intuition instead of listening to like the opinions and the drama and the bullshit of other people or social media, okay? And then lastly, open doors. Say yes to new opportunities, okay? So like I said, this is going to be a month about applying yourself, a month about a reality check, okay? A month about really making sure that you're putting in the consistent work and standing your ground when it pertains to the bullshit or chaos in your life. With the Five of Cups coming out, I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all may be saying goodbye to some things, maybe mourning over something, having to move on from like the past or like the old you. This is simply a time to where when it pertains to self-care, y'all, okay, y'all will be probably feeling a little lonely in the month of August, but alone time is going to be very much needed when it pertains to self-care for the month of August. Alone time, okay, to kind of replenish yourself, refresh yourself, learn yourself. Y'all also did get flow like water. So basically, once again, go with the flow. That's just what this card is basically giving, okay? Flow like water. Make sure that you're moving and, you know, expressing yourself when it pertains to flowing like water, making sure that you're just kind of taking it one step at a time and surrendering, listening to your intuition, connecting with your intuition, connecting with your spirit guides. Very much key for the month of August for y'all. Y'all also did get a dream journal. Your dreams may be spiritually telling you a lot. So make sure that you're writing things down once you wake up before it kind of like disappears and you forget it. And then make sure that you're doing some sort of energy work, whether it's Reiki, whether it's meditation, whether it's, you know, wanting to just kind of like go to like a spiritual class that maybe can help you when it pertains to getting your energy right, or maybe just getting like a tarot reader, okay? A tarot reading for whatever you want right now in this moment when it pertains to where you feel like you need to learn and grow right now, okay? So a lot of reality checks, a lot of spiritual awakenings, a lot of just wake-up calls, and a lot of alignment happening for my fixed sign. So lastly, when it pertains to where I need to surrender to any unhealthy relationships. Okay, let go of the relationships that don't serve you, fixed signs, in the month of August. Okay, you deserve to be treasured by other people and to be surrounded around positive people. Surrender to passion. More passion. Like I said, y'all need to really work on the energy of what are you passionate about? What do you want to crave? What do you want to go after and explore? How are you even being passionate when it pertains to your sex life? Okay, whether it's with somebody else or even pleasuring yourself, baby. Okay, this one says get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or the activities that ignite your passion, and baby, let it flow. And that's why this also even goes into surrender to your fear of intimacy. Okay, this one says you are ready to let love in, so compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that's stopping you from opening up your heart towards love, towards sex, towards happiness, towards passion, towards intimacy, all of that, okay? This is also why surrender to the wonder and awe came out for y'all, okay? This one says be open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in life. This attitude will keep you basically connected to the ecstasy of flow, okay? Like I said, this is like all this flow coming out from my fixed signs, okay? How are you flowing, baby? How are you growing, okay? Surrender to the habit of people pleasing. Let's make sure that we're not people pleasing at all. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of trying to always make everybody else happy. Fixed signs, y'all have a lot of growing, a lot of boundaries, a lot of reality checks, a lot of wake-up calls that's going to be happening for the month of August for y'all. I think it's going to be pretty exciting, and I think it's going to really show you where you need to slow down, where you need to kind of get re-inspired, where you need to kind of put more little effort in, change up your routines, change up your patterns. This is also going to be a month about focusing on more security and making sure that you're getting your finances together as well when it pertains to getting your foundation together, okay? Once again, like I said, I want to go back to this one. Cloudy. Step out of your own way and just have patience when it pertains to how everything is flowing and going for you. Remember this card, fixed signs, okay? Don't get too caught up in the challenges, the drama, or the bullshit. August is going to teach you. We need to just kind of learn how to wake up and then start learning how to flow better, love better, and be more passionate towards what you want to grow in your life, okay? Fixed signs, I love y'all down. Please make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Mwah. Bye.